Hey y'all, so we watching Why Having No Friends Is Okay.
By what's the channel's name? Lala Perez.
Why Big Boys Don't Cry. Okay.
Where you see that?
It's a damn TED Talk. Alright.
Friends while others have no friends. That can either be their choice or not their choice. Some people love to be in a group or a big crowd and always have people around them, while others, they gain energy by being by themselves. Having no friends
She talk hecka
isn't a
slow.
bad thing.
Oh
And
God.
you shouldn't feel bad if you have no friends. It
It's
either
like she's scared
is
or
your choice
nervous.
or it's not. And if it's not your choice, it's okay, because being by yourself is okay. You can do so many things by yourself. So, for me, growing up, like I had a good amount of friends. I had acquaintances and such. I was more always on the shy, timid side, but I still had a few friends. I always had someone to talk to. But these people I always had, I never truly let them into my life. I never really let them know who I really was. I felt like I was always being friends with people just so I wouldn't be alone, so I wouldn't feel lonely or by myself. And this habit even carried on into college. When you go to college, like I did, I went to a whole nother state because I wanted a fresh start. But I found myself doing the same thing. I made friends with people, and some of the connections were really good, but then I found myself slowly either separating myself on purpose, or the relationship will fither away, and at the end I was
What do fither mean?
Probably like dwindle or like I don't know.
Spell it.
Fiddle.
Dwindle.
Dwindle.
just kind
Never heard
of
of that.
alone again.
It's like drift.
Like, I feel like you feel the most lonely when you're in a group of people, yet no one really knows you or they don't understand you. That's when it's really lonely. But loneliness, being alone actually means like just by yourself. There's no other people there. But you can feel lonely in a group of people. You can feel like you don't belong with them or you don't have a good connection. Like, for example, in college, there's people who are in your class. They're going to graduate the same time as you, or you guys have the same major, but that doesn't mean you guys should all be friends. No, you guys are probably not going to be friends because you have different interests, different goals in life. And slowly yet surely, I've realized that those times where you are alone, that's when you really learn who you are, what you want to do, and what your goals are. I have 3 friends, and I'm very happy with that because those 3 people I can connect with very well. And it's not one of those things where you constantly. Okay. Oh, it's not one of those things you have to constantly talk with them. It's more like when you do talk, it's a good talk. And there isn't a need to always be filling each other up with something. When you're in a big group or you have many friends, you often find yourself being caught up in drama and other people's dramas, having to listen to other people's problems and what they're struggling through, and your time is cut short on what what you want to focus on, what your goals are. So when I started actually doing things by myself, I started to realize what I really wanted to do. So in college, I did have friends, but then I got into a relationship. That was one of the things that kind of like, it made some of my friendships that weren't that strong kind of like wither away. And that's where I realized I had more time for myself, and I was alone by myself more often because my friendships kind of fell apart with some people. But that's just the circle of life. I think that was just supposed to happen, and it's all a learning experience. Having no friends is completely okay. It actually gives you more time to be with yourself, because really you are the most important person. You are your own best friend. You are an older sister and a younger sister at the same time. You learn from your experiences, and then you end up giving yourself advice from those experiences, because you're your best friend. Also, when you're alone, you don't have to depend so much on other people. Like, if you want to go somewhere and do something, you don't need a friend to go with you. If you want to go to the beach, if you want to go to the lake, you can just go by yourself. You don't always need to be accompanied by someone. And if this is by choice or not, either way, when you're alone, you truly get to think about those things you want to think about with yourself. So whether you watching this video, whether you have no friends and it's been a struggle to make friends, or you do have friends but you feel alone, I hope you could take something out of this to realize that you are your own best friend. And those times where you feel alone, those are the times where you learn who you really are and what you want to be. So if anyone can relate in any way to this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll get back to you guys. I want to know what you have to think, what you have to share, what you guys think about this.
Well, she wants to know what we thought.
What are your thoughts first?
I feel like it was like her message. I agreed with what she was saying about the friend stuff, especially when she had brought up like the more friends you have, the less time you have for yourself. Actually, like the less time you have for yourself, because you have to, like she said, do all these other things and get caught up in other people's drama and all this other stuff. So that was a part that I really agree with. But I felt like she talked very slowly.
You didn't have to do it too.
But like, I guess she got her message across. What about you?
You know, yep, it was a great video. She do talk really slow. Really slow. But other than that, I got her message.
Is that the end of the video? Like, you gonna close this out or what?